Hello, I want to share with you Getting the Drop on X-Planes, a lesson plan from the Summer of Innovation lessons on engineering and aeronautics. My name is Mike McGlone, and I am a NASA curriculum specialist with the Aerospace Education Services Project. In this video, we will look at some background information, build a scale model of an X-plane, and test fly an experimental glider. What is an X-plane? Well, the X stands for experimental. So we could call the Wright Flyer at Kitty Hawk an X-plane, or the Spirit of St. Louis that carried Charles Lindbergh solo across the Atlantic. But it was the X-1, the plane that first broke the sound barrier, that started the X-Plane generations. Since then, there have been many experimental aircraft, including the X-15, which set speed and altitude records in the early 60s, and the X-38, which was a prototype for a crew return vehicle for the International Space Station, or the X-43, an experimental scramjet engine that could travel at hypersonic speeds. In this lesson, we will build a paper model of the X-33, which is pictured here, and determine the scale of the model. The X-33 was a technology demonstrator for a reusable spaceplane. In this lesson, we will build and measure the linear dimensions of a model and compare those dimensions to the actual X-33. For materials, we will need the templates in the Educator Guide printed on cardstock, plus scissors, glue, ruler, student worksheets, pencil, and calculator. First, cut out the parts for the model. Next, fold the model template along the lines labeled fold. Be sure to fold the lines to the inside of the model. Use the ruler to help fold the segments of the model and keep the folds straight. Glue along the seams of the model to close the body, and to attach the fins and other external pieces of the model. The final piece is to add the engine. Now, measure and record the linear dimensions of the model. After writing down your measurements, add the actual measurements of the X-33 to your worksheet and calculate the average scale ratio. Now you can determine the accuracy of your model. For the second activity in this lesson, we are going to build an experimental paper glider, the ring wing. All we need for this model is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of copy paper and a small piece of tape. Fold the paper from one corner to the diagonally opposite corner as shown. Now make a 1/2 inch fold along the previously folded edge, and make a second 1/2 inch fold along that edge to the glider. Now for the tricky part. Curl the ends of the paper together to make a ring and tuck one end into the folds of the other end. After tucking one end into the folds of the other end, use a small piece of tape to secure. Now you're ready to flight test this glider. To throw the glider, gently grasp the wing between your thumb and forefinger at the V at the back of the glider. Hold the ring wing upright and let the glider fall forward out of your hand. Observe how it glides. Now you get to test fly your glider multiple times. See how you can make the ring wing fly the longest or the farthest, or any other test you like. Enjoy test flying your own X-plane glider. Good luck.